amplifier can be used as a adder, subtractor, integrator, and differentiation. In this lecture, we have to see the operational amplifier can be used as a summing amplifier. That means it can be used as a adder. So I am presenting the PPT of operational amplifier can be used as a summing amplifier. That means summing amplifier is another type of operational amplifier circuit configuration that is used to combine the voltages present on two or more input into the single output voltage. That means mostly the input voltage which is given to the one of the input terminal of the operational amplifier and the output is taken. But in this summing amplifier there is more than multiple number of input voltage given and the output voltage is equal to sum of the all the input voltages. So we have previously see that in the inverting operating amplifier that the inverting amplifier has a single input voltage we apply to the inverting input terminal. But in this case, here we have to add more input register. Here we have to add more input register to the input is equal in value to the original input resistance RE. So we end up with another operating amplifier circuit is called as a summing amplifier. It's also called as a summing inverter because the input this is the circuit diagram of summing amplifier. In this summing amplifier, this minus symbol indicate the inverting terminal, plus symbol indicate the non-inverting terminal input resistance, which is input resistance RE, which is three input resistance RE, which is connected to this inverting terminal of this operational amplifier, and these three resistors which have the same value equal to the input resistance. That means all three resistors are in equal value, and the input voltage V1, V2, V3 be the connected to this inverting terminal of the operating amplifier through the resistance input resistance. And I1 will be the current flowing through the first input resistance RE. Then I2 be the current flowing through the second input resistance R2, and I3 be the current flowing through the third input resistance R3. This is the summing point. At this summing point, all the current will be added, and we get the resultant current. That means IF. IF is nothing but feedback current, which is flowing to this feedback resistor. Flowing to this feedback resistance. RF is the feedback resistance which is connected between the inverting input of the operating amplifier and the output. So IF is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3, and this is the output voltage will be taken at the pin number 6 of the operational amplifier, and the non-inverter terminal which is connected to the ground. So the voltage at the across this non-inverting terminal is a 0 volt. Then we have to then the summing amplifier circuit. In the simple summing amplifier circuit, the output voltage V out now become proportional to the sum of the input voltage V1, V2, V3. That means in a summing amplifier circuit, the output voltage is proportional to sum of the input voltage V1, V2, V3. That means we can write V out is directly proportional to V1 plus V2 plus V3. Then we can modify the original equation for the inverting amplifier to take account of this new input this. So in this summing amplifier circuit diagram, the feedback current which is flowing through this feedback resistance IF is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3, which will be added at this summing point, is equal to the, according to Ohm's law, V is equal to IR. V is equal to IR. So I1 is equal to V1 upon RN. V1 upon RN. I2 is equal to V2 upon RN, and I3 is equal to V3 upon RN. So we can write IF is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3 is equal to minus into bracket V1 upon RN plus V2 upon RN plus V3 upon RN. So here the negative sign is given that the input voltage is applied to the inverting terminal. Inverting terminal. So when the input it will given the sine wave at the input, positive sine wave is given to the input, then the at the output it will be invert. That means it will be starting from the negative. So the input is invert to the output when the input is applied to the inverting terminal. So here negative sign is given. So then the inverting equation V out is equal to, that means we know that voltage gain is equal to output voltage upon the input voltage. Output voltage upon the, then the voltage gain in case of inverting when the input is applied to the inverting terminal, then the voltage gain of inverting amplifier is equal to minus Rf upon Rin. And if we consider if this voltage is applied to the non-inverting terminal, then the voltage gain is equal to 1 plus Rf upon Rin. So substitute the value in this equation. That means we have to substitute. So we got minus V output, minus V output is equal to minus Rf upon Rin into V1 plus Rf upon Rin into V2 plus Rf upon Rin into V3. Here we have to substitute the input voltage. Input voltage split into V1, V2, V3. So we can write the input voltage in the form of V1, V2, and V3. So if all the impedances, that means input resistance are equal in value. Here input resistance are equal value. We can simplify. That means we have taken Rin and Rf as a common. So we got minus V out is equal to Rf upon Rin into bracket V1 plus V2 plus V3. Then we now have an operational amplifier circuit that we amplify each individual input voltage. That means operational amplifier. That means operational amplifier amplifies the strength of the weak signal. So it can amplify the each individual input voltages and produce an output voltage signal that is proportional to algebraic sum of the three individual input voltage V1, V2, V3. That means here the output voltage is directly proportional to algebraic sum of these input voltage V1, V2, V3. We can also add more input if required, as each individual input sees their respective resistance Rin as the only input impedance. That means all the input resistance have a same value. Then we can write down this equation. This is because the input signal are effectively isolated from the each other by the virtual earth node at the inverting input of the op can also be obtained when all resistors are of equal value. That means output voltage is equal to the sum of the all the input voltage will be happen when the value of the feedback resistance is equal to the summing point is connected to the inverting input of the amplifier. The circuit will produce a negative sum of any number of input voltage, any number of the input voltage. That means at the summing point is connected to inverting input of operation amplifier. Then we get the negative sum of any number of input voltage. In the same way, if the summing point is connected to non-inverting input terminal of the operational amplifier, it will produce a positive sum of the input voltage. Then the scaling summing amplifier can be made if the individual input resistors are not equal. Scaling summing amplifier, that means the input resistor. In the previous case, we have to see that all the input resistors are equal. But in the scaling summing amplifier, the individual input resistors are not equal. That means they are different value. Then the equation can be written as a minus V output is equal to V1 into bracket Rf upon R1 bracket complete plus V2 into bracket Rf upon R2 bracket complete plus V3 into bracket Rf upon R3 bracket complete. That means to make the math little easier, we can rearrange the above formula to make the feedback resistor Rf. The subject of the equation give the output voltage as, that means we have to taking here Rf is a common for all these terms. So we have to take an Rf as a common. So we can write minus output voltage V out is equal to Rf into bracket V1 upon R1 plus V2 upon R2 plus V3 upon R3. In this case, resistance R1, R2, R3, are of different value. This allows the output voltage to be easily calculated if more input resistors are connected to the amplified inverting input terminal. The input impedance of each individual channel is the value of their respective input resistance. That means R1, R2, R3, etc. That means number of resistors will be connected to the inverting terminal of the operational amplifier. Sometimes we need a summing circuit to just add together two or more voltage signals without any amplification. Therefore, by putting all the resistors of the circuit above to the same value R, the amplifier has a voltage gain of unity. Operating amplifier has a voltage gain of unity. That means all of the resistances of the circuit above to the same value of I. Then the output voltage we have voltage gain of the unity, and output voltage equal to the direct sum of all the input voltages. That means in this case, if we take the input resistor are of same value, which is equal to the feedback resistor, then the voltage gain is nothing but voltage gain V out output voltage upon the input voltage is equal to Rf upon Re, and so the in this case the ratio Rf upon Re is equal to 1. So we have to simply we can simplify this equation as the output voltage is equal to sum of the all the input voltages. That means output voltage V0 is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. In this way, we have to consider that means it is a special case. In this case, in all the input resistance having the same value at that of feedback resistor. Feedback resistor. Here the input voltage V1, V2, V3 will be applied. So in this case, output voltage is equal to minus into the is the sum of the all the input voltage. So we can write V out is equal to minus into bracket V1 plus V2 plus V3 bracket complete. Then the summing amplifier is very flexible circuit indeed, and enabling us to effectively add or sum. Hence the name as a summing amplifier to get a several individual input. That means in this case we can add or sum all the individual input signal. If the input resistance R1, R2, R3 are all equal, that means unity gain inverting adder will be made. Then the unity gain inverting, if that means resistance all the resistance input resistance which is equal to the feedback resistance, then the unity gain inverting adder will be made. If the input resistors are of different value, then the scaling summing amplifier is produced. If the input resistors have all are different value, then the scaling summing amplifier is produced, which will the output a weighted sum of the input signal. So thank you. In this way, we have to see the how the operational amplifier can be used as a summing amplifier.